Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard. Today we've got a nice little Dollarama haul from here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So if you haven't visited Richard's Corner before, my channel is geared towards thrifty collecting. So basically I look for toys, books, movies, games at all my favorite thrifty stores, whether it's Dollarama or a thrift store or flea market or garage sale, even Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji, any place where I can get my items for less than retail, I'm trying to get that for myself. And I try to share my finds with you guys so that you guys are inspired to do your own thrifty collecting and sort of see how much you can save if you collect the thrifty way. So today, as I mentioned, I visited all of my Dollaramas, or a lot of my Dollaramas here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and I've got this awesome haul of really cool toys, a really good mix of things, and I hope you guys enjoy it today. So thanks again for tuning into Richard's Corner. Let's see what I picked up today. So as you can see, we have everything laid out over here, and it is quite a massive haul. I just realized putting this out on the table, it's like, oh my gosh, I really did go a little Dollarama crazy over the past few weeks. So I've got some Transformers gear, I've got some do-it-yourself spinners, my goodness, I couldn't believe that I found those. Some Mega Constructs pop-style figures, I've got some Dino Trucks characters, I've got a package of Magic cards, and I've got 3 awesome Blu-ray movies. Yeah, so this is like some really awesome stuff. I'm really excited to show it to you today. So let's start off going from this way, from left to right on the table today. Let's start off with these awesome Dino Trucks characters. Now this is Revit and this is Click Clack. These are 2 of the Dino Truck tools, the rep tools, pardon me, that help the main characters in the Dino Truck series with repairs and stuff like that in every episode. Now Revit, you meet him early on in this Netflix show, and he befriends the T-Rex tool or vehicle, and yeah, they become really really good. They become instant friends, and then when you get introduced to more of the other rep tools, like Click Clack, who's a little bit of a scaredy cat compared to Revit, they expand the Dino Trucks universe a little bit more. On the back here, they describe Revit as being having interchangeable bits, and he's got a magnetic tape measure tongue to capture fast-moving bit bugs, and he's also got an air hose tail that cleans up debris. Where Click Clack here is described similarly, he's got a magnetic ball-bearing feet to cling onto Dino Trucks and scrap. He's got a measuring tape to also snag flying bit bugs, and also interchangeable bits to etch, drill, and repair. So fairly cool characters. I'm not going to open them today, but I just do want you to get an idea of what they look like. Inside here you can sort of see the bits are actually different on each. Actually, you know what, I am going to open these because they're just way too cool to keep in package. Whoops. There we go. And honestly, they take up a little bit more room in package than out, so let's just get them out so you can sort of see them. And I'm just noticing on the bottom here that they've got these ball bearings, which means, oh yeah, they travel across the table really nicely. Oh, that's so cool. So there's Revit right there. Really nice, as I just sort of adjust my light here just a little bit here. There we go. Revit here with this really nice yellow and green look here, and I just love the tools. Look at that. Now these bits are actually molded onto the piece. You can't actually interchange them as they describe in the cartoon, but it is really a very good representation. If you haven't seen Dino Trucks and you have Netflix, you've got to check it out. It's such a fun show. And here's Click Clack. Here you can sort of see the differing bits that he has versus what Revit has here. I'm just going to adjust my light here. There we go. So look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, they're so cute. So there we go. Revit and Click Clack from the Netflix show called Dino Trucks. These rep tools to start my Dino Trucks collection right there. Now I've hauled these awesome collectible figurines before. As always, the Generation 1s are usually my chase for this series. So I'm going to snip open that package. I'll do a blind bag opening for you guys right now, and we'll see what awesome little collectible figure I got. The card usually gives it away. Today, well, no, this is actually that's the awesome little catalog, the checklist, just in case you're keeping track. And are you serious? Did I actually find it? Oh, I did. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I finally found an Optimus Prime. Okay, there you go. That is awesome. So yeah, Optimus Prime, one of the main characters on the cover here, and you can just sort of see. Oh, that is so great! I finally found him. So Generation 1 Transformers from back in the 80s. This is a cartoon that I grew up with. That's why it speaks to me so much when I find this particular line of them. But as the catalog suggests, there are different lines, right? So there's Transformers, the original, and then in the middle we got Transformers Prime, which is an animated show, and then Transformers on the right here. This is based on the Michael Bay motion pictures. Right, but these ones are the ones that I'm really desperate for, and I'm really happy I finally have an Optimus Prime. Oh my gosh, that is so great. So I believe I do have a Grimlock somewhere, and I think that's the only. Oh yes, and a Soundwave, but I don't think I have the others. So yeah, the hunt continues. A really nice Generation 1 Transformers collectible figurine from my friends at Dollarama. Awesome find. Continuing with the Transformers theme, I actually hauled one of these before. I believe I had the Megatron spinner. This is another one from that series. This is an Optimus Prime one. So I'm just going to take it out of the box because, again, it takes much less room out of the box than in. So this is a plastic covered spinner. There isn't any visible metal parts. So the ball bearings are contained within the metal piece. That's a really nice Autobot symbol on the back, and obviously the head of Optimus Prime. His wheels represents the spokes on this spinner. Let's just test it out. Oh yeah, that's an awesome spinner. Now the Megatron one that I have is exactly the same make. The only one that I'm missing now is Bumblebee, but this is such a great spinner. Like, now, fidget spinners have really become a fad now. I mean, like, you don't see them highly sought after by anyone, but really, it's still a fun thing to play with. So I think it's really cool. A really nice Optimus Prime fidget spinner from if I sort of get the line here, sorry, from the Fidgets series. Fidget ITs. Oh my goodness. Fidget Its. That is just the weirdest name for a line of fidget spinners. But they are from Hasbro, and they really are a quality spinner. Not bad for a few bucks just at the Dollarama here in Winnipeg. Really nice. Roll out. So here I have 3 awesome Blu-ray movies, no less. Blu-ray movies with digital copy in some cases here for $3 each. Really awesome. I'm going to start with this one here, 400 Days. This one seemed a little bit of an obscure sci-fi movie, but for $3 you can't really go wrong. According to Internet Movie Database, it is with their 400-day mission simulation nearing completion, 4 astronauts begin to feel that something is amiss. So obviously this is kind of like a space thriller, and described as being suspenseful and such here. It stars Brandon Ruth and Dane Cook, Katie Lotz, and as among other people here. And I'm just taking it out of the sleeve so we can sort of see the cover. That's pretty awesome. That is really cool. I'm really happy to find that. Now, the reason why Blu-rays at Dollarama are such a big deal is because, well, these are just high-definition movies that you get to enjoy for a fraction of the cost of what this would be in retail. I haven't actually seen 400 Days on any shelf, so this is really neat to see something sort of obscure from my local Dollarama here. High Rise, really, the cover caught my attention because I recognize him, Hiddleston, as Loki from the Avengers. But in High Rise, this movie is about a life for residents of a tower block that begins to run out of control. A visionary filmmaking and a cinematic masterpiece, as it's described on the back here. The main draw for me, again, it is Tom Hiddleston being, an actor from another movie. It's nice to sort of see him outside of the superhero Marvel Cinematic Universe roles, and sort of seeing kind of an interesting cast of characters in one building. That kind of movie, that it sort of is a compelling story for me, because you never know when people live together in a building and they look like quite the assortment of characters, the kind of chemistry and interactions that they will have between each other. So I'm really happy to find that one. And then finally, I'm a big sucker for horror movies, and It Follows is as creepy as it gets. A young woman is followed by an unknown supernatural force after a sexual encounter. So Very, very creepy kind of movie. 5 stars here, best horror film in years, most inventive, exciting, and truly frightening horror flicks to come around in ages, etc., etc. So yeah, again, being Blu-ray, I mean, it's going to be some high quality video here, and I love the tagline. It doesn't think, it doesn't feel, it doesn't give up. It simply follows. Yeah, even that just makes me creep out. So a really awesome find. Again, $3 a piece. That's less than $10 for 3 Blu-rays. You can't even find them at pawn shops for that price. So a really great find. Some Blu-ray movies over at my Dollarama here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Pretty awesome. Now these mega constructs, formerly known as mega blocks, I can't believe that they actually made spinners. Now, yes, this is a fidget spinner that you make, and there's a line of them. There's 6 of them that you can collect and connect, quote unquote. So basically you can actually stack them so you can have multiple spinners spinning on top of each other, which is really unique. I'm not going to build this on camera today. I think I'm going to do a follow-up video in the very near future because I have these to show you too. But my oldest actually put together this one, and I tested it out, and it actually spins. There's no bearings in this, but it actually spins really, really well. It's just friction, or lack thereof, between the parts. The only downside to these, unlike a real spinner that actually has some weight to it, these ones don't. They're as heavy as the blocks are. So although that's a minus, I think this is just an innovative idea for Lego-like blocks. That's just amazing stuff. So there's 6 to collect. I've got 2 for now. I'm probably going to try to collect them all, but yeah, I had to show these to you guys. I believe there's no price on it directly, but I think these were like $1.25 each. So really awesome Mega Construct spinners to start off the collection, and I will do a follow-up video in the future of me building these so you can sort of see them. So really awesome. Now, finally, well, not finally, actually, these Kubros pop style, I call them pop style because they do have these oversized heads. These two complement each other because this is Ripley and this is the Queen Alien from Aliens in the Alien trilogy. Ripley faces off against the Alien Queen at the end of the movie in this awesome exosuit, which is actually like a hauler. So it's actually a construction suit, but she uses it as her armor against the Queen alien. So I actually hauled a couple of these before. I've got a Halo Master Chief as well as a Destiny Soldier, and I didn't realize just how extensive this series of Kubros, right there, Kubros block characters are. So here's the alien here. We've got Ripley. We've also got Picard from Star Trek Next Generation. We've got Bender from Futurama. We've got Peter from Family Guy, and we've also got the Red Ranger from Power Rangers. I mean, this is about as varied as Funko Pops, which is just crazy. So again, it takes a while to build, so I'm not going to do the time lapse today. I will do a follow-up video, kind of a build with me, so that you can sort of see these guys up close. But I had to show you these. I got these for $4 each, which is a steal compared to what they're online on Amazon. And like, wow, this is just an awesome stuff. They do take up a little space. They aren't hard to build, but they are a little bit fragile. They're not really great for playing with. So if you're like playing with your Lego, the arms or accessories may fall off. But as a display collector, this really suits me and really speaks to me. Really awesome stuff. So an awesome Ripley and Queen Alien from the Aliens series, part of the Kubros Mega Constructs line. Really, really great find. And finally, I have 100 Magic the Gathering cards. Now, this is, I found this to be a dangerous purchase because I don't want this to be the start of me recollecting some of these things. Magic the Gathering cards is a collectible card game, and basically what happens is that the cards have different characters and powers to them, and you combine the effects of cards in turn to create attacks, and you try to take hit points away from your opponent. You start with 20 hit points and you go on revealing cards as you go along, and you can combine cards in your deck, in your hand, with the ones in your deck, and you can attack your opponent. And so it's about deck building, it's about combining cards in combination, and it's really, really simple to grasp, but the rules are a little bit complicated. I am going to quickly do a reveal on these, but I don't want to get too much into the details or value of any of these cards because they are kind of random. But I'm just going to quickly go through a few of these so that you get an idea of what they look like. So I'm just going to turn them all over facing out here. And you can sort of see there's different colors. There's blue for I think it's water. I think the black is the dark side, like the death or undead kind of thing. Red is more fire. Green is earth. White, there's white magic. Yeah, like these are awesome cards. So what I love about Magic is that not only are they collectible, but there's also all kinds of awesome art. I'm just going to sort of quickly go through these without really dwelling on any of them. But yeah, bathe in dragonfire. That's like a power, right? The golden hind. A creature, so there's an instant outwit which sort of affects your opponent. Shed weakness. There's all kinds of, and like the art is beautiful on these cards. Simply for the art, this is worth way over the $4 that they're selling it. But it is random, and I believe that most of these cards are just sort of common cards that you would find in any booster pack. Magic the Gathering still has, oh, this is land. You use these land cards to cast your spells, right? So, sorry, I digress there. But yeah, basically, you know, just to admire the art, and Magic the Gathering still has quite a following. There's still Magic the Gathering sets being released, and new expansion packs and universes are being released within the Magic the Gathering universe. So it's an ever expanding game, almost as much as Pokemon here. So some really awesome, like gold ones are like legendaries or enchantments and stuff like that. It's some really cool stuff here. Some cards that I don't even recognize. I used to play this in university days, so I sort of bought this on a lark, just thinking, oh, you know, it'd be kind of neat to just sort of see what Magic cards look like now, and there's some that are just really, really awesome. Look at that. That's really cool. Ooh, Drill Master. Okay. So yes, really, really awesome. There's 100 random Magic cards. I will go through them in more detail and maybe do another follow-up video. But yeah, all for $4. A really awesome random deck of Magic the Gathering cards. Pretty awesome find, I think. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now, and I so appreciate you visiting and checking out this awesome Dollarama haul, getting my geek on over in Dollarama, and really finding some really awesome scores here. So some Dino Trucks, some Transformers, the aliens constructs, the Magic cards, the movies, some really cool fidget spinners, like just a really, really awesome haul. I hope you've been enjoying the pricing that I've been flashing on the bottom of the screen, just to give you an idea of what people are asking for these online outside of the thrifty scene, hence why I love what I do the way I do it. So I hope you find some value in thrifty collecting, and I hope it encourages you to check out your thrift stores and your thrifty avenues of collecting. Again, it is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. I wish you happy hunting and happy collecting, and I hope that all of your finds, thrifty or otherwise, are equally awesome. Please continue to hit like and subscribe so that you know what is new and happening here at Richard's Corner, and please also hit that notification bell so that you are instantly told when something new has been uploaded here on this channel. I so appreciate your visit, guys. I cannot be here without you, and I'm every like and love and comment that you guys put on here is very much taken to heart. So thank you for supporting Richard's Corner. Stay tuned for the next video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner, guys.